Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Wednesday's maths lesson. Today, we're going to be thinking about finding 1,000 more or less than a number. During this video, I'll be looking at some examples of some questions that you will be having a go at independently. I will be attaching those sheets onto Class Dojo. As normal, there are 3 activities. So there is the red, orange and green activities. Remember, you only need to do one of those. So although the set of sheets show 3 different sheets with 3 different activities on there, you just do the one that you feel fits right for you today. There will be 2 sets of those. So some of those are the varied fluency questions, the first lot of questions we go through, and the second set are the reasoning questions. If you have any questions, then just drop me a dojo. Let's just go through this video together and I'll show you how to work out the answers to some questions that you are going to come across, exactly the same questions in exactly the same format. Complete the sequence. Here we've got a blank space and here we have got a blank space. What we need to do is we need to find out what we've got in the other 2 spaces. The first representation we've got is of Deans. I know those cube of Deans represent 1,000, so I've got 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. So I'm going to write that underneath that pictorial representation. I also have another pictorial representation using counters. You're really familiar with these. We've got them up on the working wall in class. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. I can see that they've added 1,000 on, 4,000, 5,000. Therefore, I know that after 5,000 should come 6,000, and before 4,000 should come 3,000. Remember to work out what you know first and see if you can spot the pattern or the link between those numbers. Find 1,000 more than the number below and write that answer in words. I need to find 1,000 more. Now I could just look at it and say, I know there's 2,340, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 45. Or if I want to and just draw it on, I can do that. So I know I've got 3,000s. Now, when it says write it out in words, I'm not going to do all of it, but you know that you can write 3,000s. Please do use these as a word bank. 3,345. You will come across some questions that look like this. So you might want to just draw the extra 1,000 on there or cross out if it asks you to take away 1,000. The number shown is 1,000 less than 2,727. True or false? You need to have a think about it. So the number shown is 1,000 less than 2,727. So I'm going to write 2,727, and I might want to draw a pictorial representation, and I might want to cross off 1,000 because I'm looking at 1,000 less, or I might want to think about taking away 1,000. 7 take away 0 is 7, 2 take away 0 is 2, 7 take away 0 is 7, 2 take away 1 is 1. Yes, that is true, and I have shown why, which is the most important thing. Complete the missing numbers. We will have a look at the first one together. If you wanted to pause the video and have a go at the other ones if you're not sure, but I should think most of you would be confident with this one. Let's just go back to the learning objective, which is 1,000 more or less. Now, usually when we're looking at missing numbers in a sequence, we would look at those numbers and we would think about what the relationship was between them. But we really know that we're working with 1,000. So let's see, I've got this as 3,000 and this is 5. So I'm thinking that we are adding on 1,000 every time because the numbers are getting bigger. 4,805, 6,805 and 7,805. If you'd like to have a go at the other ones, that's absolutely fine. If not, we're just going to move on to the next example today. Complete the missing numbers. We need to have a look at the arrows and we need to see what it's asking us to do. We'll have a look at the first two together. 6,371, 1,000 more than that, so I'm adding 1,000 on, so 6,000 add 1,000 is 7,371. This one's a little bit trickier. Let's have a look and see why. We've got a number here, and when we take away 1,000, it equals 2,016. So something, take away 1,000 equals 2,016. I therefore know that I need to add 1,000 onto that. So it'd be 3,016. Take away 1,000 is 2,016. If you'd like to pause the video and just have a go at the other two questions, that's absolutely fine, just to see whether you understand what's going on. There will be examples of this in the independent work set on Dojo. Work out the value of A and B and explain how you know. This is a success criteria that we looked at on Monday. Let's unpick it together. First job, so we're starting with 1,701. And we've got 6,701. Now, I know my learning objective today is 1,000 more, 1,000 less. The numbers are getting bigger as you move along the number line. So I think we may be adding 1,000. I need to have a look at the increments on that number line to see if everyone represents 1,000. It might not. It might represent 500 or it might represent 2,000. So let's have a look. Let's try it. So 1,701, if that's 2,701, 3,701, 4,701, 5,701, 6,701. I was right. Each increment does represent 1,000. So the point of A is 2,701 and the point of B is 5,701. For B, you could either count on or you could count back 1,000, whatever way you find easier. Another reasoning question. Find the odd one out. To be able to find the odd one out, I need to actually answer the questions first. So let's have a look at what Johnny says. My number is 1,000 less than 5,636. Okay, so Johnny's answer is 1,000 less. It's going to be 4,636. You could draw that as a pictorial representation and cross off one of the thousands, or take it away, or you do just know that 5,000 take away 1,000 is 4,000. Emily says, my number is 1,000 more than 4,636. So it's 1,000 more, so it's 5,636. Now let's see what Lee says. 1,000 more than my number is 5,636. That's 1,000 more than his number. So his number is 1,000 less. So his number is 4,636. So the odd one out is Emily, because Emily's number is 5,636, whereas Johnny and Lee's number is 4,636. Remember to have a go at answering each of those questions, and then you can say why. The final type of question you're going to get today. What was Anna's number? Explain how you know. So Anna says, I put my number in the function machine and the answer was 3,607. What is her number? We know her answer is 3,607.
after it's had 1,000 taken away. So you're going to need to add that 1,000 on. So we know that 4,607, 1,000 less than that is 3,607. I will upload the sheets to Class Dojo. If you have any questions, then please do send me a message. If not, you can go back through this video and check and see how I answered the questions, because the questions you're going to be answering today are exactly the same. Enjoy your maths lesson, upload it on Portfolio, and I will be able to give you some feedback. Take care, everyone.